Hey everybody, welcome back to Comic Crow. And I want to provide an update for the Kwite and Orion situation. This person on the screen here is reportedly the partner of Orion currently, and they are saying that they can't reach Orion. It looks like Orion has gone radio silent. There was one individual who posted their account got locked. Don't know if that's true or false, but if it did happen, the account's back now. I'm currently blocked. Either way, it doesn't really matter. People want to hear from Orion. They want Orion to take accountability. I don't think that that's going to happen. I think that they are going to basically say that, everyone's getting it wrong. I said this to a couple people in private, and I'm like, I'm honestly, I would not be surprised if they go AFK for like a week or two, and then we hear about how they tried to make an attempt on their own life, whether it be true or false, and then they'll return and they'll blame everyone for not siding with them. And I'm the last person to accuse anyone of being like a suicide bait or anything. But my problem is, in this specific case, with what we know about Orion, with what we know about the way Orion went about this, the claims that they made about Kwite, knowing what they knew about Kwite, knowing how they treated Kwite in their relationship together, knowing that they had made accusations of transphobia, right? Something that could certainly damage his channel, right? Because obviously, like, if you get accused of transphobia, you get canceled, you lose a ton of your subscribers, and Kwite is a full-time YouTuber. That's how he, pays his bills and everything. So this would be very bad for him. And the way that they went about it was to use comments that Orion had made about themselves, but just claim that they came from Kwite. And Kwite showed the fucking DMs. So I'm just saying, I'm not going to put anything past Orion at this point. And whatever does happen to them, you know what? I don't know if there's any coming back from this. I don't know if there is any fixing this, because Orion has some severe issues. I think that they have attachment issues more than anything. They are clearly obsessed with Kwite. So anyways, guys, I don't know how you feel about this situation. I think most people realize that Orion doesn't really have much that they can say here. And even if they apologize, yeah, I think there are going to be some people that will sit there and support them if they did that. But man, the way that they went about this, the way that they were willing to lie about this sort of thing. And, at the end of the day, I do blame people for just believing it without... I don't think you take these claims seriously when you don't question them, when you're not at least a little bit skeptical. I'm not saying you have to look somebody up and down and say, you're lying. No, but if somebody says something that doesn't make sense, if somebody makes a claim that contradicts what they were claiming, years ago, then it's on you to at least ask a question. There's no way your mind was completely made up there. You sided with somebody because, nobody wants to be the person who is seen as, quote unquote, blaming the victim, right? No, that's not what's happening when you want to verify a story. Trust but verify is a very true thing, but also innocent until proven guilty. But also, when I take something seriously, I don't turn my fucking brain off and ignore logic. That's not how you take something seriously. That's how you treat something that's ridiculous and stupid. When has anyone ever taken something seriously by just ignoring what their brain is saying and not thinking critically? I'm genuinely concerned with what people believe in instances like this. I have a video that's coming out in just a couple of hours, and I hope people watch it, because in that video, I want to compare this to two other cases of people that were accused of sexually abusive behavior, which was not true. And while they were able to clear their names, one of those cases, what happened with that guy, you'll hear it in his voice. It's extremely screwed up what these false accusers do. It's not just that they take away from real victims. No, these people, they do actual damage. They do actual damage and it needs to be taken seriously. But also, let's provide a special reward to somebody. This is Lord Bung, and Lord Bung. I would like to remind everyone when Kwite's video came out, and they were ignoring it, and then people were spamming. They were like, "Bro, come on, come on." I'm not apologizing for supporting my friend who had their life ruined by SA. It's wild to me that people expect me to do nothing when my best friend came out about their story. I mean, that was what they were saying. And now it's, I'm sorry for all the anger and frustration I've aided in causing. I'm still processing the information in Kwite's video. I thought I was just helping my friend. Orion and I have been close for years, so this is a lot for me to digest. Once again, thank you for those who were patient with me. You know, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't buy it for a fucking second. You know, listen, the thing is, I'm willing to give people a second chance. And that was when Kwite's response came out. Dung Eater over here decided to be just a snarky little bitch. So no, I think this is damage control. I think this is them realizing, oh shit, there is no recovering from this. Maybe they reached out to Orion and Orion ghosted on them too, and they were like, oh no, the walls really are closing in now. So maybe that's it. But, you know, that's pretty much it for the update. There is one thing I wanted to talk about. This is a twit longer, and it was posted by the individual known as Orion's partner, and this is what I wanted to focus on here. I want to say that I strongly condemn the transphobic and anti-Semitic abuse that is being spewed by some very hateful people right now. There is no excuse to be bigoted towards entire groups, no matter what you think of an individual. Posting Nazi propaganda is not helping anyone. Please call us out when you see it. You see, a few days after this whole thing had happened, I made a couple of jokes on stream talking about, Kwite Pride, which is about having pride in Kwite and, you know, showing your support and wanting him to beat the allegations, and that Kwite Power is, you know, a way of saying we send your, Kwite our support. And if it upsets you in any way, shape, or form, what I encourage you to do is tune in to tonight's live stream, and you let us know all the ways in which we are going way too far